What's going on, Digimon Tamers? Long time no see. Holidays and some other stuff came up, so 2024 year didn't end so well. You know, we were trying to reach 100 before that, but a lot of stuff came up and I had not been able to keep up with making videos and stuff like that, so I apologize. But come 2025, we're hitting the ground running, dude. We are coming in hot, baby. I'm serious. I want to start doing this content creator thing for going into 2025, a more competitive feel of the game, instead of, you know, just trying to level everybody's game up there. I'm not trying to dog on anybody or anything like that, but I feel like the end goal is we want more tournaments and stuff, right? So we need to start giving people the tools and knowledge for more competitive mindset and like give them that nice confidence boost to want to actually compete and get to that level of, you know, MTG tournaments one day. You know, we get to see Digimon get hit in a big way, and I want to be somewhere to be able to contribute to that. And yeah, so we're just gonna go ahead and go through the new EX set that's gonna be coming out pretty soon, by I think January 10th actually, so it's right around the corner for us. I just want to say how excited I am about this set because several of my old pet decks get competitive viability, and that's what we're going to be talking about on the channel from here on out. We want to start trying to give everybody the tools to be competitive. So with EX set, there's quite a few buffs and stuff, as you can see, to several fan favorite decks, along with some decks that needed a little bit more love to get to that next level. And with EX coming out, we're going to be going through this entire review of 74 cards. First and foremost, I am personally excited about this set because not only do I get like a new Agumon, but a new Tyrannomon build, like a new Tyrannomon line and Guilmon, dude. Like I'm so excited for the red stuff. But without further ado, let's go through this stuff, right? All right, so we have this Koromon, right? This one I believe will be more for the Tyrannomon deck. As you can see, it's Koromon, does, you know, the Koromon thing. And then if this Digimon has Tyrannomon in its name or the dinosaur trait, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 3000 or less DP. So this is going to be an amazing a very good option if you want to start doing kind of like a control build, an aggro control build actually. So it has Growl colors, in case you don't know, like magic terms, it's red green. It did a whole lot of buffing up and doing stuff like burning or popping stuff on the board, so I can feel the juices flowing with that, right? And then you can stop a whole bunch of like floodgate Digimon that or benefit Digimon. So let's say they play Ukomon, you can pop those, you can pop Gazimons and stuff like that, the guys that tell you can't gain memory off of stuff. You know, you can just kind of harass the board as free as you want. It's kind of cool. Next we have a Bukomon. Why do you keep making these damn eggs so jack? When attacking, if you have 0 memory, gain 1 memory. So this is kind of dumb in certain decks depending on like how much, because like blue's all about like just getting energy back, right? It's just ridiculous getting energy back, unsuspending, drawing cards. So this is actually a pretty good buff egg, especially depending on what deck it can go in. So there's already several options that I have in mind that it could possibly go into. Kokomon, we have, if you have other Digimon, one of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 2000 for the turn. Now that's actually a really good card, especially in yellow. There's some decks that actually give you like free cards to pop out on the board so you can get this effect, i.e. Syndromon card's gonna be great. It minuses 2k something, so like that's a really good stat line. Especially 1ks are kind of meh, 2k you can get away with a lot of stuff, which is awesome because a lot of people try to chump block into stuff like that. So you can go ahead and, like, you know, okay, well, you're gonna have to pay a whole nother line or stack to stop me from, you know, minusing it. We have Multimon, which is for the Nature Spirit deck, and that's what NSP is. When any other NSP trait Digimon are played, if the Digimon has NSP in its traits, this Digimon may attack. Kind of gives you a choice between when you want to activate that effect, basically getting a plus off of that. Not too bad. Next, we have Tumblemon. Tumblemon is when an effect trashes cards from mineral or rock trait Digimon Digivolutions gain a memory. So this is actually Close's Liberator deck, which if you haven't been keeping up, Pyramidimon, he's pretty cracked actually once we get to him. And then next we have the Demimeramon for the Nightmare Soldiers, aka Purple. If this Digimon has the NSO trait, by trashing one card in your hand, you can delete one of your opponent's Digimon. Also a good control variant here. It stops those pesky Digimon that do like walling effects, which you kind of keep them at bay or keep them on A, man. Stop wasting your turns playing that, please, because you have an option to get rid of stuff. Same with this card and this card. Up next we have Agumon. This is the Tyrannomon Agumon, guys. This is just not the Warmon card game. All right, calm down. All right, so we have reveal the top 3 cards of your deck, add 1 card with Tyrannomon in its name or Reptile. So you can pick up another Agumon, or you can pick up a Tyrant or Dinosaur in this trait. So, you know, anything that you pretty much hit in this deck. And 1 Ryutaro Williams. Along them to the hand. This is obviously an auto 4 of. This is just a really good card. And then the inheritable is this Digimon gets plus 2,000 on your turn. So you have big buff ass Dynamons on your side. So you already know it's Tyrannomon. Tyrannomon has been the DP proprietor, just nobody's played it because it hasn't had like a super crazy cracked effect in it. Candlemon on deletion, gain 1 memory. That's a weird color to see on deletion in, but so assuming something else is happening. This Digimon gets plus 2,000 on your turn. So far, Nightmare Soldiers is doing something weird. Next, we have a card I'm excited about. It's a rare, and it's Digimon X Antibody. Now, the reason why I'm so excited about this card right here is because of the fact that for almost 2 years now, Digimon hasn't really had an identity per se. I would say yes, he has the DP, or yes, he has the trash version. There's never been one where you could mix and match, and I feel like this line is going to help facilitate the both of them correctly to where they will be able to get some pretty cool effects. But to explain this effect, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck and then add 1 card from Growlmon or Gallantmon in this name and 1 X Antibody among them to the hand. So this is obviously X Antibody support, and then put the rest at the bottom of the deck. So you look at the top 3, you can possibly grab 2. So it's a really good card. Your turn, once per turn, when any of your opponent's Digimon are deleted, gain a memory. So you can go either route with this. You can go with the red purple popping route, or you can go with the DP destruction route, which fits really well in both. Next, we have Meramon, Nightmare Soldier. Delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 4,000 or less DP. This is good early game. I don't see this really doing anything mid to late game. And then your turn, plus 2,000, red stuff. And next, we have Tyrannomon, which digivolves on top of a reptile for 2, in case you see this Digivolution cost for 3. So any other deck you want to play this in is probably not going to work, or not work. It's going to cost more, but also at the same time, it's for 2 for this one. And then security. At the end of the battle, play this card without paying the cost. So this guy can come out of security. He's a security Digimon, which is insane to see it in the champion level, because normally this type of effect is on 1 or 2 ultimate megas, and then the rest of these guys are rookies. So it's a rare treat to see anything that gets security for higher, minus the Paradmon, but this is a good, the reason why it's so good is because it's right above rookie, so it moves around some of the chump block shit, and then on top of that you can go into ultimate mega faster. I mean, you're missing out on maybe 2 stack, but I mean, it's a really good card to come out of security. So on the start of main or when digivolving, this Digimon gets plus 3,000 DP. So in case you remember, the attack would, so start of main or when digivolving, he come in as a 10k champion, bro. You can start doing early aggro a mofo, dude. Think about that. Normally you don't want to run your stack up, but you can be okay, cool, I'm gonna go ahead and just swing, because you can start getting that early aggression in really quickly, especially with the red green controls that you'll have. You'll either force them to because you can force a whole lot of nutty shit to happen. You can make them you could actually choke them at 1 and force them to either try to attack over him, which probably they don't have the resource to do that, or hope to hit your security and nothing else happens like this. And then your turn plus 2,000. Next, we have our Growlmon X Antibody. Draw 1 card and trash 1 card from your hand. Now this is perfect because the last X Antibody line didn't really have something like this. You can do this, and then if Growlmon is in the Digivolution until the end of the turn, this Digimon gains on deletion. You may play 1 card with Guilmon in his name from your trash without paying the cost. This can be an option in the DP build, or you can do a different version, Resurrection build for this one. I feel like they are both really good options. And then the inheritable for this, your turn once per turn. When any of your opponent's Digimon are deleted, you gain a memory. Obviously, the effect that we're gonna go here is keeping your memory gauge high. I felt like the deck needed something like this, because you can kind of mix and match this ability and gain multiple memory off of crazy shit. So we'll go ahead and do that. Vanilla Skull Meramon. I'm kind of disappointed, I'm not gonna lie. And then you get security attack plus 1 for, okay, it's not very impressed. Next, we have the Master Tyrannomon Ultimate. We have another Master Tyrannomon, so you'll have security attacks jumped up. You got Fortitude, which is crazy as hell, because what the fuck? So when digivolving, the plus 3k, right? He's already coming in. He'll already be coming in 10. So then this goes up. This is 4/7, 15k as a fucking ultimate. And then what? The Fortitude is nuts. You can chump, or you can chump attack into things and still live. Because you just digivolve on the guy that came out of security and just mouth a 10k. And then he even does stuff. So like on play, you may suspend one Digimon. Then if this Digimon is suspended, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 8k or less DP. That's actually the crack. So don't want to attack, you can go ahead and just kind of turn it sideways and then pop something if you want to, or you can just run into it. I mean, I like running into things. So all right, we got us a new War Gromon X antibody, the red purple version this time. Look how clean he looks, dude. You just look, the artwork is so nice in this set, dude. Like, oh my god, I really hope my shop has like enough stuff for me. I want to get 4. I want to get 4 boxes. I'm not gonna lie, it's like a half set, I know, but I want 4 boxes of it. I want all my stuff, dude. I just want all my stuff. Until the end of your opponent's turn, this Digimon can't be returned to the hands or deck and gets plus 3,000 DP. So that's a big ass number, dude. Like 11k DP, and then he can't be spun back anywhere. He can be turned into like a security for security control, but like he can't be touched, bro. You can't spin me back because you want to. You just can't. It's so good. And then if you have War Gromon, obviously you're probably gonna play it over that, or X antibody, or yeah, in this Digimon's Digivolution, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 10,000 or less DP. That is a big number, guys. That is a huge number. And also think about this. This gets around ace plays. So like, let's say the thing doesn't have any protection, and you really want to be swinging, right? So you go like, let's say you trump the attack, right? You go attack, win attacking effect, and then you go X antibody. So you get like stacks up, right? And then you X antibody into him, and then while he comes up, he gets to plus 3,000 DP, dude, and goes up even higher than what he's already is. And then you pop something 10k or less. So let's say they do have an ace setup that they can do. It's a when digivolving effect, so it's happening before all that. It's like, okay, so you're still attacking, but bloop, and then it does do this. So you're like, okay, pop the ace trick out, and then just go into the security, dude. It's so crazy. And then since you pop something, you might be getting some memory back, dude. And then you got to think about it. All the red stuff that says add X to maximum damage to this, it can get up somewhere to like 15k probably, or 16k like native, and then just have no issues just taking everybody to town. All right, up next we have the new Dinomon. We have I believe this is Ryutaro's like guy. I don't read the light novel. I only like read the manga. But yeah, Tyrannomon or a dinosaur, or a in the name, or with dinosaur in the traits for 4. Now, as you can see, it's a 5 cost because it's so good, and people would abuse the hell out of this. Like, as long as your Digimon is Dinosaur or Tyrannomon, you can do it for 4, and then he has Security Attack plus 1 native, that's crazy, and Fortitude, so that's also crazy. On play, or when Digivolving, you may suspend 1 Digimon, then delete one of your opponent's suspended Digimon with the lowest DP. So, yeah, you can pop a whole lot of crazy shit with this thing, dude. Like, and then, like, he does nutty shit. Like, look at, what the fuck is it? I'm trying to be serious about this. This is ridiculous. This dude's effect on the opponent's turn is stupid as hell. While the Digimon is suspended, all your opponent's Digimon can only attack suspended Digimon. The man forces you into him. He's like, come at me, bro. He's like, fuck all what you gotta do. You're coming to me. You come to me now. Because the dude, like, think about it. You swing with that, and then you sit there with like a nice little healthy 16, 17k on him or something like that, like off of inheritable effects, like alternate inheritable effects, which is nuts. And then you just kind of sit on him, dude. Like, you just don't care. Dude. Like, they have to get him off the board, dog. They have to get him off the damn board first to be able to like clear you, dude. Like, he's just a sentinel. All right, now we have the Crabmon. This actually explains a lot. So I saw Crabmon X for BT20, but yeah, I saw that and I was like, why the fuck are they making a Crabmon X? And then I just thought about it. I was like, oh yeah, it's gonna be good, y'all. Anyway, on play, one of your opponent's Digimon, or one of your Digimon gains blocker until the end of your opponent's turn, and then it has jamming, which they've been giving a lot of rookies jamming lately, and I'm not a huge fan of it because I hate jamming, because jamming is 8, especially in Pluto. Like, jamming is so annoying, dude. Like, it's irritating because it's just making a mockery out of like the whole thing. Like, oh, I'm just gonna attack. And you're like, most Digimon are supposed to die going into security, and then it's just like, ooh, I didn't die. It's just like, it's so ridiculous, dude. We got the new Goemon for Sea Beasts, Deep Saviors, and then it's like, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck, add 1 card with the DS trait, and 1 card with the Sea Beast or Plesiosaur trait among them to your hand, and then return the rest to the bottom of the deck. Yeah, you have a chance of getting 2 cards. So, I mean, that's like, even if you don't run this in DS, it's still a good card to search Sea Beast and Plesiosaur. So I can see this being like a Gomamon, like Zudomon build support as well. So, you know, you just throw the stuff in the deep. Yeah, you can throw other stuff in the Deep Sabers, dude, and it's just same shit. Same. Now, I'm excited about this because this is a Ice Snow card, and it's going to be going to my Hexablow deck. But yeah, Hyarimon is their egg. And then when a Digimon would Digivolve into a card with Ice Snow trait, reduce the Digivolution cost by 1. That is actually pretty huge. I don't know if y'all know that. And then, like, look at this. When attacking, give one of your opponent's Digimon -1 security until the end of their turn. That is AIDS. So like you can just stun their turn basically out. Like if you play like the thing right at all actually. And this is a blue hybrid tech card you can do too, because like you Digivolve over that guy, and then like when attacking you just kind of stun something that you couldn't spin back. It's kind of dumb. Yeah. Next. Yeah. Okay. We got another one of these vanilla cards. They've been doing this lately. Like they were doing so well. They stopped doing the vanillas, and then they started doing it again. It's just wow. All right, when attacking once per turn, if you have 7 or fewer cards in your hand, draw a card. So yeah, another 7 or fewer, draw a card. Yeah, you know, we've seen it before. Yeah, so we have Seedramon DS also has goddamn jamming. When attacking once per turn game, and then this obviously can be protected by this bullshit. So yeah, and this is also Deep Saver, so can go well with some Zudomon shit. Next, we got that new Frigimon, baby. Ice Snow type, obviously what this thing was talking about. Then we just have fucking Ice Clad. Ice Clad is so good, dude. Like I love Ice Clad. I hate blue decks normally, like I really do. But Ice Clad is so trolly to me to where like I feel like it's a blue card thing, but it's a red effect. And I'm like, it's so red of you, dude. Like I don't give a fuck about you got less shit than me, right? Blue. One Digivolving trash the bottle, 2 Digivolution cards, one of your opponent's Digimon. Then if your opponent has no Digimon with Digivolution cards, gain a memory. So potentially you can get this for free. Let's say they have a rookie out, and then you can trash you can trash the egg out, and then or like let's say you already trashed the stuff out, then like it's kind of wraps there. And then you got Ice Snow, you got Liberator, so you know search this with Liberator stuff. And then when attacking, give one of your opponent's -1. Yeah, so you can just stun out the board for a little bit, or if you're scared of like them having like big push thing, you can minus the hell out of their security attack. Ice Clad, we got Polyramon. On player when Digivolving trash any 2 Digivolution cards from your opponent's Digimon, and then one of your opponent's Digimon with no Digivolution cards can't suspend or activate when Digivolving effects until the end of the turn. So that means, yeah, this card's actually really stupid. That's what that means. That's what I meant to say. The card's actually really dumb. So basically, this says one of your opponent's Digimon can't suspend, so they can't attack. And then if you happen to Digivolve it and you forgot that they blanketed that with that thing, like it has no Digivolution, so can't attack already. And then basically you're gonna be okay, cool. I'm just Digivolve over it and then be done with it. It stuns it out from having its Digivolving effect too. That's really stupid. I just feel like that's really stupid. Oh yeah, and then the inheritables are when your opponent has no Digimon with Digivolution cards, this Digimon with Ice Snow trait gains piercing and security attack +1. So you can make a Hexablow deck with this and just be stunning the opponent's board while just clapping them. It's already a really dumb deck. It's already a really dumb tech card. Yeah, that would just make it even more sickening. You know, it's also for Fish Swarm. I have not learned how to play Fish Swarm, and I've played this game for a while. On play, when Digivolving one of your opponent's Digimon, one of your Digimon suspend or unsuspend. It's gonna piss me off, isn't it? Yeah, it's kind of gonna piss me off. I just thought about this. So the crab gives jamming. This guy gets to draw a card, and then Seedramon has jamming. And then the motherfucker can just stand himself back up after swinging, because you know you had jamming for free. Stand yourself back up as an ultimate, and then if you have 1 or more memory, one of your opponent's Digimon can't suspend until the end of their turn. That's really dumb. Yeah, all this shit is dumb. Like you just that's gross. And then you can swing again. Just swing again with it. It's all good. You're okay now. You can just keep swinging. Just keep swinging, son. Just keep swinging. Then we got this Waymon. I'm sure it's not good. Digimon. Oh, I lied. I'm sorry, I lied. Do y'all know this can probably go into Garurumon as a tech? I mean, yeah, it's gonna cost you 4, but I mean, like, or no, actually, you generate Digimon. You just have 2 fucking 4. You have a Garurumon out and a damn Garurumon out, and just stack them on top of each other. Best of both worlds. Let's go. On player, when Digivolving, you may place 1 Digimon card with DS from the trash as this Digimon's bottom Digivolution card. And at the end of attack, once per turn, you may play 1. Oh, okay. I forgot they were calling it play cost. This is like a typo. 1 play cost or lower card with a DS trait from Digivolution as well. Okay. It's a spit out thing. It's also for Fish Swarm. My bad, I forgot they had a purple line as well. Blue purple. And hand counter and blast Digivolve. So you can Digivolve from the hand. Basically your hand counter. On play, when Digivolving, you Digivolve 1 of your opponent's Digimon, then return one of theirs. Then return one of their play cost 7 or lower Digimon from the bottom of the deck.
gross. So you're kind of getting punished for attacking. All turns, while you have one or more memory, none of your opponent's Digimon can suspend. So that means you can't block. Just keep that in mind. That means you can't block. Next, we get that Plesiomon. Yeah. You may play one level 4 lower card from this Digimon's Digivolution without paying a cost, aka the Goemons. And then when your Digimon are played or Digivolved, so this is your turn once per turn, you're going to be doing this anyway. If any of them have DS trait, two of your Digimon may Digivolve into a Digimon with the DS trait in hand, then DNA Digivolved may attack. So yeah, that just sounds like this is gonna be a bad time. That's what that's gonna be. That sounds like trouble right there. I'm pretty sure that's for the Aegis Dramon. Yep, right there. And then this is the one that everybody keeps calling Skibidimon, is Scottymon. So we got Ice Clan and Barrier, so you know, hit your life instead of getting her off the board, which is probably really stupid. When Digivolving, you may play a level 4 or lower Ice No trait Digimon from your hand without paying the cost for each of your opponent's Digimon with no Digivolution cards. Add one to this card's maximum level. So it's great. So if you stun the board, this is actually kind of dumb. You strip the board of the resources, and then after that, you just kind of poke at everybody and be like, hey, so I get to play a level 5 Digimon if you have one, and then if you have two, I get to play a level 6 Digimon. It is ridiculous. So you get a like auto throw out there. That's ugh. And the fact that that's like a once per or when attacking and when Digivolving once per turn, dude, like way too much option. All right, we got the Aegis Dramon. Obviously this is weird as hell, but you know, they'll learn their lesson. They'll learn their lesson eventually. We'll see. The Plesiomon and a Digimon with level 5, or plus a level 5 Digimon with Seedramon. What they're telling you is you play out the Seedramon from this old boy's effect, and then from the Plesiomon, and then after that you bring out like a Seedramon or something like that, and then you Digivolve into a level 5 Seedramon to DNA Digivolve, dude. Like it's gross. And then it says when Digivolving, return up to 14 play cost cards. Play cost total worth of your opponent's Digimon to the bottom of the deck, and then if DNA Digivolving, you may play up to 12 cost worth of DS traits from this card's Digivolution cards without paying the cost. So yeah, you just swarm the board again, aka Fish Swarm, and then after that, it's gross. It's such a good card, and it's 15k, dude. Like so, you can already DNA Digivolve and attack, and then all turns while you have where you have one or more memory, none of your DS trait Digimon are affected by your opponent's Digimon effects. Yeah, you basically kind of just hose Ace plays as long as you have memory, and then while you have one or less memory, none of your opponent's Digimon can activate on play effect. So on their turn, just can't play cards. You can Digivolve, can't just. Oh man, it kind of sucks if you're playing like an on play deck, dude. All right, up next, I'm going a little slow, but you know what? We're good. We're about a minute on each card. It seems about nice. All turns, your opponent can't gain memory other than like tamer effect. See, this is what I was talking about. This is those damn wall. This is those damn wall Digimon, and you have a bunch of effects from the eggs themselves that stop this type of bullshit. That won't be lasting very long. That's a cute card though. Now we got Renamon X Antibody, dude. I'm so excited to like fix my Sakuyamon deck. I actually played a deck like that a long time ago where it's like you rely on like very little resources like monster wise, but then like your spell trap lineup is crap. So that's kind of how I like this, because the option stuff is really cool to me, like using the option cards. I just really wished it was like the show where like the option cards did other crazy stuff too. And then on play, when Digivolving, return one option card with the plugin in its name, and then from your trash to the hand. Now this card is really stupid because you can basically play like you can play something that's an option, and then like you might have a discount on it or something like that, or you get like some kind of bonus for playing it, and then it'll be the trash DNA Digivolve, or not DNA Digivolve. My bad. X Antibody Digivolve, and then get the card back, and then you draw a card for ditch. So you basically just like you played to get a plus, and let's say like you're at 0 or whatever, right? And then when you use an option card, like you can start like sniping stuff off their board, or like you get a good effect off of like something else, which is pretty crazy. Next we get the Ape Gangmon, so Nightmare Soldier. And then when attacking, you know, Nightmare Soldier stuff, Nightmare Soldier is gonna look really weird. That's all I'm gonna, especially if you like mix match this crap, it's gonna be so weird. And we got the level 5 Pumpkinmon. Apparently it's a rare, so it must do something good. If not, I'm guessing it's garbage. That's a garbage stat line for an ultimate. It really is. It's like it's gotta be 7 or higher, bro. This ain't it. Return one of your cards. Return one card with Nightmare Soldier straight from your trash to the hand, and then on deletion. Why the fuck? Man, that better be for something else, because I swear on deletion. Bitch. On deletion, one of your opponent's Digimon get minus 4k to the end of the turn. Right. On deletion, recover one from the. Okay. All right. Security control card. Thanks. I love that for me. Mammothmon, Nightmare Soldier. You may play Nightmare Soldier trait Digimon card with the cost of 3 or less from your hand without paying the cost. It's a pretty good card. On deletion, give up to 2 of your opponent's Digimon minus 1 security till the end of the turn, and then when attacking, opponent's Digimon gets minus 4k to the end of the turn. Damn, that number went up pretty quick. That's like 6. Damn, that's a lot. That's like 7k minus worth of minus right there, dude. That's stupid. And hey, there's some other stuff that minus is heavy too, so you'd probably be able to like minus like 8 like before even doing anything stupid. Security at the end of the battle, give 2 of your opponent's Digimon minus 1 security until the end of the turn. Then add this card to your hand. What the fuck? Hey, Marine Angemon smoking crack, bro. What the? Hey, they heard us talking shit last time. The last 2 times they tried to make it good. It's like, hey, look at this crappy ass card. Card's garbage. I mean, this was actually really cracked though. Like, that's ridiculous. And it goes to your hand at the end of the turn. And then all turns while you have 1 or more memory, none of your opponent's Digimon can activate when Digimon effects or when Digivolving effects. So, yeah, for all y'all that were complaining about solving the ace problem, it solves the ace problem. It's basically that's already 2 decks in a row that's making it to where it does not care. They do not care if you ace them. Like, this is a really crazy card actually. Like, it's like, I don't care if you ace me, bro. You can ace me if you want to, but it's gonna be your ass, not mine. That's so ridiculous. They're like, you since it's them aggressing you, you're the one that's in control of like whether they get to attack or not. It's really dumb. Skull Mamamon. That's stupid as hell. You may play 1 Nightmare Soldier. I'm not gonna get that right at all. All right, Nightmare Soldier. I'm gonna say Nature Soldier. You just know I mean Nightmare Soldier, right? Trade Digimon card with a play cost of 5 or less from the hand to the or trash without paying the cost. That's not bad. The deletion, recover 1. Yeah, so that's you recover 2 from the deck. Pretty stupid. All right, thanks for that. Now we got Sakuyamon X-Ante. Also a card I'm excited about. This is actually really fire ass artwork. Like, I'm gonna look for more of this artist stuff, dude, because this is actually really fire ass artwork. And I love the damn Okami, dude. It's like, so yeah, when Digivolving, if Sakuyamon or X antibody is in this Digimon's Digivolution, you may play Uka no Mitama, so this guy, token yellow with 9k DP and rush, dude. Like, that is insane. This card is perfect because it's showing you what the deck actually lacked in the first place, which was like, you know, it's really good at control aspect, but you want firepower. And this is some really good firepower, especially like towards you actually committing to the X antibody like thing. Man, that's good. And the X antibody cost for 1, dude, fire. Fuego. Let me see. And then I just read the damn token thing. Your turn, once per turn, when one of your Digimon attacks, you may use a single color option card with a use cost of 5 or less, so that means pretty much all of them. And then with paying its cost, and then one of your Digimon unsuspend. So if this guy survives, you know, swing on them again with the token, or you can unsuspend her, which is actually really stupid. Especially like, let's say you already swung with her earlier, and then you were like swinging X antibody, go into it, and then use like, you can use the effect because you're just like, when one of your Digimon attack, you may use, so like you can do it mid attack into an X antibody play, which makes that really good too. Basically what it would be doing is like, all right, cool, you saw yourself attack basically, because it's one of your Digimon. So she is one of your Digimon, unsuspend and use an option, so you can use like a protection option or something like that, and then she has a whole animal coming out behind her swinging again, and then she can swing into it, and then like you can unsuspend it with like another option play, which is with another like plugin or something. That's crazy. Next we have the purple green lineup for Agumon, which I see where they're going. You know, they're trying to give you the other option of the other Tyrannomon green purple deck, but I don't know. We'll see where Tyrannomon shakes in, because Tyrannomon has so much stuff from the like last couple of years, and it's all been kind of mediocre. Now it's going to be like super cracked because you can mix and match this shit. It's going to be insane. On play, you may suspend 1 Digimon, and it has retaliation as the heritable effect. I can see this being played in like other like mono or the mono red-ish Agumon decks, like to have like a retaliation on something is pretty cool. Because then like if you can't beat it, you can kamikaze into it, which is sick. This card is really good. It's really cracked. Like, even for it not being even for not being nature spirited. Well, I mean, it's nature spirited archetype, but like I'm saying like even outside of nature spirit, you can use this card because it's nature spirit trade egg. So you know, whatever. You could actually probably put this in other insect decks too, because I mean it's 0 cost Digivolve anyway. And then on play, reveal top 3 cards of your deck, and then add 1 card with the insectoid trait and 1 with the nature spirit trait among them to the hand, and then the rest of the bottom of the deck. Now if you hit, now let's say you're running like 4 of this and like something else, this is also counted as nature spirit, so you can actually pick him, he can see himself, pick himself up, and then grab other insectoids out of the deck, which is really good actually. We got a Kabuterimon here, the same 2k line thing, and then on player 1 Digivolve, you may suspend 1 Digimon. This actually helps with a lot of the bigger top guy builds like not being affected. We got Dark Tyrannomon. Oh yeah, that's the build, Dark Tyrannomon. I don't know about, I mean, maybe suspend 1 of your opponent's Digimon, then if one of their tamers can't unsuspend till the end of the turn. Pretty good little stun variant. It's a weird way to go with green purple, but yeah. Then we have Fortitude, and then all turns when this Digimon is suspended, plus 3,000. 10k booty on it, and then when Digimon deletes one of your opponent's Digimon by battle, trash top card of the security. So swing, become a 10k, and then like you have retaliation, and well no, swing 12k actually. You have retaliation if all else, or not retaliation. Green's become big, so it's like 14k ultimate. Obviously, you're controlling an early game here because they're kind of expecting you to attack into opponent's Digimon, which is kind of cool actually, because you do suspend down stuff. Pretty nice. And then it's 42, so you get to attack over it twice. Nuts. And then we have the Metal Tyrannomon. You may suspend one Digimon, and if its Digimon is suspended, de-Digivolve one, and then one of your opponent's Digimon, and then until the end of the turn, end of the opponent's turn, their effects can't return the Digimon to the hands or affect it with de-Digivolve effects. So it's a pretty good turn keeper. Like, you do this, you suspend, and then it's suspended, then you basically send something, or you de-Digivolve something on their turn, or on their side of the field, and then like they can't return it to the hand or deck, so they kind of have to confront it on the board. And then you might have a rusty Tyrannomon ready to hit them. It's crazy. And then it can't be hit with de-Digivolve effects, so it's kind of nuts right there. When a Digimon deletes an opponent's Digimon by battle, trash the top card of security, and that's all turns. So that definitely runs with the Rust Tyrannomon, and you can just drop it out, trash something. Kind of sick. See, that's what I was talking about. Green black is good. Green purple is kind of the weird one out. Next we have a Hercules Calvateriumon Ace, I believe. Oh, this is the Mega. Okay, I was like, thought we already had this guy, but okay. Hand counter. I guess this is what, one of the 8 kids finally get their Mega. Yeah, something like that. Because the whole they need to get in their Mega Aces or whatever. Yeah, so typical Blood Digivolve stuff. On player when Digivolving, you may suspend up to 3 Digimon. For each of your opponent's Digimon, this effect suspends. Then you gain a memory, so you can cheat it over to your turn, which is pretty dumb. Or you can play this and Tyrant basically, and then gain memory off of that. All turns once per turn, when the Digimon is suspended until the end of your opponent's turn, one of your Digimon gains piercing and 3k. So you throw this out there with whatever, with the nature spirit stuff as well, and Tyrant Calvateriumon becomes a really big fucking problem. Piercing and 3k, dude. That's ugh. Next, Kalismon, Dark Animal and NSO Spirit, or NSO, and I think this is like a new Digimon they made or something like that, or like if I remember correctly, because they're trying to make like all this new stuff, which is really cool actually. So this is what I was talking about. Like, you can't really run out of ideas. And then when Digivolving, suspend one of your opponent's Digimon or Tamers, and then return one of their suspended Tamers to the bottom of the deck. Hey, dog, Tamer hate is real, bro. Like, they don't give a fuck anymore. Like, it's great. It's so great, dude. Like, you get that shit back, dude. Like, that's crazy. What? For each color in the Digimon's Digivolution cards, it gets plus 1k DP. Oof. Minimum, you're going to be getting like 2k, so that's a 14k right there. And they're like, let's say you did all 4 of those colors, that's 16k right there. And then while your opponent has no Digimon that has as much or more DP as this Digimon, it gains piercing and security attack plus 1. So this guy just becomes an absolute menace depending on how much stuff you throw into him. Can you imagine a Chimeramon build of this, stacking that shit in? And then the new Goldsumon, by trashing one card with the mineral or rock trait in his hand, or in your hand, draws 2 cards. This is the undeletion effect, and then blocker. So you automatically get blocker, and then undeletion is pretty good. And then this is the new Liberator, Sunrizamon. Reveal the top 3 cards in your deck. Add 1 card with mineral, rock, and 1 card with the Liberator among them, and then return the rest of the bottom of the deck. So picks up Liberator cards. This card is like these Liberator cards and stuff are so good. Landramon, the new mineral Liberator card. When Digivolving, if you have 1 or a few Tamers, I love this new line here. Like, instead of the champion being useless after that one time you get to do it, like in BT12, it starts in like EX08. It's like if you have 1 or fewer Tamers, you may play 1 close from your hand without paying the cost. So like, like normally you choose between which one you want to play, and you'd be like, okay, cool, whatever, I'll play this, and then in my turn, and then you try to progress. Or if you don't want to do that, you play like a rookie, and then you wait for your Greymon play guy to bring out your tie and stuff like that. Like, this is kind of like that, but like better. So you bring out your rookie after you've already thrown out like a pretty decent tamer, and then it's not like it's 1 or a few tamers, you can play another close, or you can play a different version of close. So you have both of them online, so it speeds up your thing fast. Oh yeah, then the inheritable effect. See, I got so wrapped up in that good ass effect, dude. When an effect trashes this card from Digivolution cards of a mineral or a rock trait Digimon, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 4 costs or low. So that's pretty nuts, because the pyramid is going to be really ridiculous actually. Next we got the Golemon. Golemon is a mineral / rock, and then on play or on deletion, de-Digivolve one of your opponent's Digimon. That's dumb. That's so dumb. And then you get blocker. So, you just kind of throw the rocks into the wall, basically, and punish your opponent. Gross. Rock, blocker, and then on deletion, reveal top 3 cards of your deck. And then you may play 1 mineral or rock with a play cost of 5 or less among them without paying the cost. So that's kind of dumb. So you use this to chump block, and then it replaces itself essentially. When one of your opponent's turn, when one of your opponent's Digimon attack, you may change the target to discard. It's a really cracked effect. Oh god, it's cracked. Right. Collision, piercing, and fragment 3. This thing is like the first ultimate that does this weird liberator crap. So fragment 3 is when the Digimon would be deleted by trashing 3 of any of this card's evolutions it is. And then some of them get like, you know, oh, if you trash me with this effect, or when it affects trash this card, like Sunriza like does it, it'll pop something on the board, or you'll get pluses off of this, or you'll play something for 4. It's pretty dumb. Then you have collision, so you're forcing them to swing into it, but then you have piercing as well, so you, depending on what your build is below, you probably can go over their stuff. So you force them to block you, and then you just kind of smash them. When effects trash this card from a rock or mineral, Digimon Digimon 1 from your opponent. Now you can force these to go off. There are Digimon that trash stuff for you, the other Digivolutions. You can prop them whatever. And then Digivolve into Cyberdramon, so you have Cyberdramon X antibody. So this can go over the new ace that we just got. Yeah, the new ace we just got, which is pretty cool. If Cyberdramon or X antibody is in this traits, you may place one option card with device trait in, from the hand to trash in the battlefield. So you can recycle all of your pawn device, queen device, king device, and I think rook device. And you can put them back on the board and do like stuff with it by trashing one of your option cards with the battle from the battle area. Digivolve 2 with one of your opponent's Digimon. So this is actually really cracked. It stuns their ace play while you get an X antibody. So you know, again, we finally got our ace hate guide. Now you can stop crying about it, because I know y'all hate aces. A lot of people hate aces, but now you can play around ace so perfectly. So now it's kind of like a punish tool for you not thinking. And then attacking once returned by trashing one of your option cards in the battle area, trash one of your opponent's security. So it has security stripping, gross. And then this also works really good into Justimon, so like just start using crazy stuff. We got Bancho Golemon, Mineral Boss. Ooh, okay, interesting. All turns while your opponent has a Digimon with 13k or less DP, or 13k or more DP, this Digimon gets plus 5,000. And this is all turns, so it'll be like a 16k. With on deletion, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck, and then you may play 1 mineral or 1 rock with the play cost of 8 or less among them without paying the cost. I'd have to look at the rock stuff and the mineral stuff. I don't have any personal interest in this, but I think there could be a good build with this. I don't know if it's gonna be a competitive build, but it'll be a pretty decent build. Find a way to like be able to reboot and then swing for heavy damage with Sunrizamon. Kind of ignore the board, just go for the security. All right, up next, Justimon X. Now I'm still coping to this day, because that was like one of the first cards I pulled out. Like, so I started in EX9, and then like I pretty much caught up, but like the first EX1 set was, or no, EX2 set, and I got the Justimon stuff out of that. I was like, I really wanted to make Justimon for like the longest, but it has not happened because they do not give this guy any type of good support ever, and they're finally doing it now. So I'm super excited about that. We got the Rush here, so this can attack when it comes out. Piercing, actually, you know what? Yeah, because some stuff plays Justimon's out for you, and then like I guess you can Digivolve on top of the X antibody for Rush, and then you get piercing plus security attack, and then attacking, activate one when Digivolving effect. One Digimon with Justimon in his name. Digivolution cards is this. Oh, so you can choose your when Digivolving effect. Interesting. So attack when Digivolving. So you can probably swap into like Excel arm and stuff off of that. Damn it. See, now I want to build like something stupid with this, and it's making me mad because like I know it's gonna be like a hella cope, because you gotta run like 10 level 6s in the top of this, because you want like all the super crazy good effects of Justimon, dude. Like, but the bottom line has not been like so good to get him like up there and just keep just like, yeah. Because you want to make like a reboot build, but you also want to make like a one-shotter build, and then like you also want to make like a defender build, and then like they don't all work together. So like I hope this time around they got it right. In your turn, once returned, if your opponent's Digimon has unsuspended Digimon, this Digimon may attack the player. I gotta do some math. I gotta do some math here, because I'm almost certain this is a really dumbass effect. I'm not quite seeing it just yet. I know I'm not, but I feel like this is like a weird version of an OTK that they can't stop. Oh my god, let me find out, dude. That's crazy as hell. If I'm thinking about what I'm thinking about, like I believe I can wipe off the entirety of security. Yeah, I gotta figure that out. I think there's a one-shot build that we can do here. All right, now we got Pyramidimon, Fragment 3, same thing as the level 5, but like this is the big boss monster. Now this card is actually really stupid when digivolving or when attacking, so it can prompt twice. Keep that in mind because you have stuff that stacks into this stack, and then this guy can just one-shot the hell out of you. Just gotta be super careful. By trashing any 3 Digivolution cards with mineral or rock from the Digivolution, Digimon unsuspends and gains a security attack +1 for this. If they've been chipping away at your life, and let's say that dude's still alive, Programmon or whatever, and it probably will be because it collisions into whatever the hell you're putting out, and then literally digivolve into this guy, and then trash all that stuff, and then you de-digivolve and you do all this other stupid goofy shit, and then basically you security attack +1, and then if you have more to do, you attack because you're unsuspending, or so when digivolving, yeah. So this card unsuspends and gains security attack +1. So they'll have 4 left. You're swinging again. Let's say you have enough to trash 3 more. So you trash 3 more. The Digimon unsuspends and gains +1 for the and it says any 3 Digivolution cards from your Digimon, not from this Digimon. Your Digimon. So just think about that. You have another stack out there that you want to invest into, baby. Attacks, restands, attack, restands, attacks for game, because the security attacks are already either piling up or they're already piled up enough to where like dude's gonna get cooked regardless. Like just absolutely nuts. Undelete the draw card, trash card from your hand. And yeah, it's alright from Deep Saviors. And then it has a delete one of your opponent's level 3 Digimon. So you know you have a whole bunch of inheritable you can't stop me from gaining memory effect. We got a rare here, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck, and then added 1 card with Nightmare Spirit or Fallen Angel from among them. So this kind of helps with the Devimon stuff. Attacking once return, draw a card, trash card from your hand. Basically, there's a build where you can make Devimon kind of the champion super attacker, but undeletion, gain a memory, and then delete one of your opponent's level 3 Digimon. What was his? Oh yeah, draw 1, trash 1. Yeah. Then you have another one that does draw 1, trash 1. Then by trashing 1 card with 1 card in your hand, give one of your opponent's Digimon undeletion, trash 1 card in your hand till the end of the turn. That's kind of dumb. Not gonna lie. Like the Devimon can become something dumb and then like just kind of pop their shit. It's dumb. You may play 1 Nightmare Soldier with play cost of 3 or less from trash without paying the cost. Essentially, this can probably go into my Otismon deck. When your Digimon are played or digivolve, if any of them have the Nightmare Spirit Soldier or Nightmare Soldier trait, 2 of your Digimon may DNA digivolve. I really hate the DNA digivolve of this guy. I'm pretty sure it's still good, but it's like an NSO card, so they just added a whole bunch of weird stuff in the NSO. I don't think Scapegoat's good, but yeah, Marine Devimon, Scapegoat, Dark Savers. If you have 1 or more memory, you may play a level 4 or lower Dark Spirit, Mollusk, or Crustacean trait from your trash without paying the cost. Fish form is a real strat. You know, it's got to fix that. Then you may undeletion. You may play 1 level 4 or lower Digimon with Deep Saviors, Mollusk, or Crustacean from the trash without paying the cost. So yeah, you just kind of go into the alternate builds, and then we have Piedmon here, who is apparently supposed to be Myotismon's thing for this one because it's Nightmare Spirit. Counter, activate effect activate the effect below 4 times. 1, because you know the swords, the Trump sword. On play or when digivolving, gets -2,000 for the turn. So you know you can probably delete somebody quickly. All turns, once per turn. When other Digimon are deleted, you may play 1 level 4 or lower Digimon from the trash without paying the cost. Not bad. Barbamon X Antibody. Yeah, so this is kind of Barbamon is already like the worst 7th grade Demon Lord. Nobody really plays it. They've tried twice now to give us a Barbamon, or once or twice. Either way, it's hopefully the X Antibody is good, because if not, Barbamon's in trouble. When digivolving, when attacking, once per turn, your opponent may trash 1 card from their hand, and then if this effect didn't trash, play a Fallen Angel trait Digimon card with play cost 7 or less from your trash without paying the cost. So you know most Fallen Angel stuff with the play cost of 7 or less, you know, it's okay. You know, all turns, once per turn. When your opponent's hand is trashed, if Barbamon or X Antibody is in Digimon's Digivolution, trash opponent's top security. Damn, that's still not. Bobotamon? I guess it's supposed to be like some kind of evil wizard pirate. This thing looks tacky. Alright, I get the pirate aesthetics, but at the same time, just ugh. So Piedmon and Myotismon are the ones who DNA Digivolve into this. So your Ace and then Myotismon. Yeah. Or you can do a level 6 and a level 6 to do the level 8 thing here, or level 7 thing here. When digivolving, de-digivolve 3, 1 of your opponent's Digimon, and for the turn, all of their Digimon 6,000. Okay, pretty gnarly. And then if DNA digivolving, you may play up to 10 cost totals worth of NSO cards from trash without paying the cost. All turns once per turn. When other Digimon are deleted, trash top card of your minutes once per turn. That's a whole lot of setup to get into that guy, honestly. Like, it's a cool effect. But yeah, it's a cool effect, but it super eh. Alright, now we got Ryutaro Williams. We're almost done here. Yeah, Ryutaro Williams. If your opponent has Digimon, gain a memory. So already getting some pluses off of that, and you can just run red tie in the deck to boost up for the security attack and shit like that. When your opponent's Digimon with Tyrannomon in its name attacks, you by suspending this tamer, that Digimon may digivolve into a Digimon with Tyrannomon in its name or a dinosaur trait in the hand for Digivolution cost reduced by 1. Now if you set up 2 of this, your opponent's in trouble. Or the thing is ridiculous. Like, you set up basically turn 2 to go aggro? This is a super aggro ass deck. Like, alright, so Digivolve, and then you play this, and then when it's your turn again, you gain a memory if they play the Digimon, which they probably did, or they probably threw the tamer out there trying to mitigate this craziness, right? Give you 1. Okay, cool. Come out. I'm gonna go ahead and Digivolve in Tyrannomon, probably for like a reduced cost or whatever. Throw out another Ryutaro or something like that, and then I attack, and then, or hell, I can play Taiga and do this crazy shit, like, and then, you know, play the one that plays Ryutaro for a reduced cost of 1, and then attack with the Tyrannomon and go into like any of the ultimate Tyrannomons is like, and just chill, bro. It's so good. Next we have Suzune Kazuki, who is the Digimon tamer. If your opponent has Digimon, gain 1. Like all the ones from the light novel are kind of like that. When your opponent's Digimon are played or Digivolve, if any of them have Ice Note, when any of your Digimon are played or Digivolve, by suspending this tamer, trash any 1 Digivolution from your opponent's thing. So basically, you're punishing them for you Digivolving, which is pretty good. And then when this is closed, this is the new waifu for Liberator. She's actually really cool. She's funny because she's like super plain and quiet. If you have 2 or less memory, set it to 3. So you have your memory tamer here. For the rock deck, rock deck's gonna be super cracked. Any of your Digimon would Digivolve into a mineral or rock trait Digimon. By suspending this tamer, place up to 2 cards with the mineral or rock traits from your trash into the Digivolution of this Digimon. So this is crazy. So she's out. Let's say you're mid to late game, right? You are so Gucci because you have probably 2 of these out, right? Maybe 3. I would go into 3, honestly, because like then she comes out and gives you the free 6. It's over. It's over. Oh my god. Hey, the 6 in my trash go in the bottom of my Digimon stacked. Holy shit. Oh my god. And then they all get those nutty ass effects. You're just like, oh, I'm gonna play out a Digimon, do this, sack them up, do this, just rocks falling everywhere, bro. Deep Sabers. This is like our first pseudo field card, or how it's supposed to feel like. It's supposed to feel like a field card. Deep Sabers, while you have no face-up security cards, you may ignore this color's requirement. So this is for like, if you're playing the purple build, you can also play this card still. Security, all turns, while you have 1 or more memory, none of your dark sabers can be deleted in battle. So yeah. Oh wait, so you play it and it's face up on security. You may ignore this color's requirement. Okay. Security, so main add your bottom security to the hand, then place this card as the bottom. Okay, so this is kind of just it's a field card. It's literally a field card. It's just a very interesting way to play it. And then essentially it's just while it's in security all the turns, as long as you keep memory up, they can't be deleted in battle. So you can't get them off the board like that. It's kind of cool. I wonder if they're making more. Nature spirits. Okay, so is everybody getting 1? That'd be kind of cool. So I guess there's like 6 more or 3 more left, or 5 more left because of the other ones, Dragon's Roar and like all these other ones. While you have no, so same thing, you know, about bottom security. Security all turns, one of your opponents or all your Digimon with nature spirits gain alliance. Oh my god, dude. Oh wowee. You know what's funny though? This doesn't work in Queen Beemon deck because that's all they do is play face up security. So they made sure you could play this shit. Oh my god, they're like, hey, not to the bees. Sorry, killer bees. Zorf Kabus. So this is a Pyramidimon special effect or special attack by trashing any 1 Digivolution cards from one of your Digimon with mineral until the end of the turn. Your opponent's turn, that Digimon gain collision, piercing, and reboot. Your opponent's effects can't return into the hands or deck, and then it gets plus 3,000. So yeah, that effect that I was telling you about, that makes them so goddamn stupid because you just keep, you know, resetting them. It's gonna get really stupid. That's a 4-up. While you have no face-up security cards, yeah, okay. So all your level 4 or higher Digimon with Nightmare Spirits gain Scapegoat. Scapegoat's okay. I guess they finally have a way to use the effect. 7th Jeweler Eye. When any of your Digimon will Digivolve into Barbeta X by returning this card from to the bottom of the deck while this one on track. Activate the main effect. If your opponent has 5 or more cards in their hand, they can trash 1 card in their hand, then delete one of your opponent's cell level 7 or lower Digimon. For every 3 cards in their hand, remove 1 from this card's maximum effect. So if they have 6, you can only pop a 5, and then if they have like 9, you can only pop a 4. So it's kind of bad. Yeah, you trash a card in their hand. They tried. And then last but not least, the 2 secrets. I'm hoping to get the both of them because I want at least 2 of these, and I want at least 2 of the other Gallant. Because oh my god, I'm so ready for Gallantmon to be actually good and not dog doo doo. So yeah, this is the last part of the Gallantmon line, Gallant X. As you can see, tricolor. They're trying to do tricolor level 6s basically to see if we can handle doing tricolor, because they do tricolor shit. It's just, you know, they're trying to get y'all to build differently, think outside the box, and make it competitive. If Gallantmon or X Antibody is in this Digimon's Digivolution until the end of your opponent's turn, the Digimon gets plus 4k DP, and one of their Digimon get minus 4k DP. So pretty good. When Digivolving, end of attack. Once per turn, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 10k or lower DP. And then if this Digimon didn't delete, trash the top card of the security, and then this Digimon unsuspends. Now you can also use this to make the effect whiff, which is crazy. Or you can attack and then have them unsuspend anyway. So pretty cool. And then what else are we doing here? Pretty stupid. If it doesn't pop anything, I'm pretty sure you can pop pretty much everything with this effect. But if nothing's on the board, then this is just a free stand-up. While you have 0 or less memory, this Digimon isn't affected by your opponent's Digimon effects. So finally gets the correct type of protection. So they were kind of teasing us with the one where like you kind of teeter in the middle where you have 0 memory. It says like 0 or less memory, but it says on your turn. So all of it's just kind of, now they're finally stopped being scared. They gave us all turns, because if it was all turns last time, Gallantmon would have been good. But like it's all turns this time. So now it's after I pass you over the memory for blitzing you, old boy gets to stand back up and possibly block for me, or he has effects, or he's not affected by opponent's Digimon effects, so he can't just get spun back. So yeah, finally the type of protection we've been crying about. And last but not least, the new Vortex Warrior and new medieval Gallantmon. Now we had medieval before. He does a security effect and then returns to your hand, which is kind of cool going forward looking into it, but it wasn't like, oh, it's broken as hell, because like the meta didn't really call for it. But now I think you could possibly get away with running 1 or 2 of the old one, and then like the rest of them being this guy. The reason why I say the old one, because like you essentially are going to lose that security anyway, and so if it's a jamming hit, it's pretty cool. No battle involved, and then you know, just play him and then spin something back, bro. It's crazy. When this card is played by suspending 2 Digimon, reducing play cost by 4. You can play it for a cost of like 7 by suspending 2 of your Digimon, or by suspending 2 Digimon, and then it just comes out as 7. But like I would want the when Digivolving effect, because I'm pretty sure it's pretty good. Alliance and Vortex. So Alliance is cracked, Vortex is cracked. You may suspend 1 Digimon, then you may delete one of your opponent's 8k or lower Digimon. For each other suspended Digimon, add 3k to this DP deletion's maximum effect. For each other suspended Digimon, by the way. So you can attack and then go into him, and then basically just pop. Just keep popping shit. And then once returned, when Digimon are played, you may act one of the Digimon's when Digivolving effects, so you can do it again, and then possibly suspend something else, and then pop some more shit. And then you have Shadow that just picks it up and just swings on him. So I mean, this is a super good thing. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I am going to start being active so much more in 2025. So just look out for me. You will also be seeing Primal content and One Piece content on the channel from now on. I've kind of fallen down a rabbit hole here. I initially only did like starter deck stuff for One Piece, but I've been more and more liking to play One Piece. I still play Digimon. I play the hell out of Digimon. I have all my decks over here. I'm working on everything for 2025 to make sure I can go to both. But yeah, we're just gonna try to see how we get with luck this year. Yeah, so just stay tuned, guys. Gonna be doing more content